Little House on the Prairie is one of the most beloved family dramas in television history, celebrated for its heartfelt stories, timeless values, and unforgettable characters. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the iconic cast of Little House on the Prairie, revealing their real names, ages when they joined the series, and the remarkable journeys their lives took beyond the prairie. We'll also pay tribute to those we've lost, honoring their lasting legacy and the impact they made both on screen and off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Little House memories in the comments below. Let's revisit the hope, the hardships, and the enduring legacy of one of television's most cherished families. Michael Landon was born on October 31st, 1936, in Queens, New York, and was 37 years old when he stepped into the role of a loving, hardworking frontier father that would define his legacy. By that time, he was already a television star, known for his earlier roles in Western dramas. But it was this turn as a compassionate family man that cemented his place in American hearts. Behind the scenes, Landon was more than just an actor. He wrote, directed, and produced many episodes, pouring his personal values into the stories. He was admired for his intense work ethic, charismatic leadership, and genuine care for his cast and crew. Off camera, he was a father of 9 and often drew inspiration from his own experiences as a parent. In 1991, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and passed away on July 1st of that same year at just 54. His loss was deeply felt across generations, but his legacy of heartfelt storytelling and enduring family values lives on. Victor French was born on December 4th, 1934, in Santa Barbara, California, and was 39 years old when he first appeared as the rugged, loyal friend whose bond with the central family became a cornerstone of the show's heart. The son of a stuntman, French grew up around film sets and naturally followed his father into the industry, starting out in westerns, where his rough exterior often masked a deeply sensitive presence. Though he played many tough characters, his real-life demeanor was warm, generous, and full of humor. Off-set, he shared a close friendship with his co-star Michael Landon, and the two collaborated on multiple projects throughout their careers. As known for his understated talent and emotional depth, French left a lasting impression both on screen and behind the scenes. He passed away from lung cancer on June 15, 1989, at the age of 54. Though his time was cut short, his performances continue to resonate for their strength, sincerity, and humanity. Katherine McGregor was born on January 12, 1925, in Glendale, California, and was 49 years old when she first brought to life the sharp-tongued, often comical character, who became one of the most memorable personalities on the show. Trained in New York under legendary acting coaches, she had a strong background in theater before transitioning to television. Off-screen, McGregor was nothing like the gossipy, judgmental woman she portrayed. Those who knew her described her as intelligent, spiritual, and deeply kind. After the series ended, she stepped away from Hollywood and devoted much of her later life to teaching and spiritual practice, finding peace in a quieter path. She never married and lived simply, away from the spotlight she once commanded with such energy. Katherine passed away on November 13, 2018, at the age of 93. Though she chose a life of privacy, her unforgettable screen presence left a lasting impression on generations of viewers. Richard Bull was born on June 26, 1924, in Zion, Illinois, and was 49 years old when he first appeared as the calm, fair-minded shopkeeper, whose quiet wisdom offered balance to more dramatic personalities around him. A seasoned actor with a background in theater and television, Bull was known for his gentle demeanor and ability to bring warmth to every role. Off camera, he was widely respected for his professionalism, humility, and close friendship with his co-stars, especially Katherine McGregor, with whom he shared many memorable scenes. Married to actress Barbara Collentine for over 65 years, he led a steady, grounded life away from the spotlight. After retiring from acting, he remained connected to the arts and enjoyed a peaceful life until his passing on February 3, 2014, at the age of 89. Though never one to seek attention, Richard Bull's quiet strength and authenticity made him a beloved presence whose work continues to resonate with longtime fans. Merlin Olsen was born on September 15, 1940, in Logan, Utah, and was 38 years old when he took on the role of a kind-hearted farmer whose gentle strength brought warmth and depth to the series. Before acting, he was a legendary football player, an NFL Hall of Famer, and longtime member of the Los Angeles Rams, known for his power on the field and dignity off it. Transitioning to acting in the late 1970s, Olsen brought the same integrity and quiet charisma to his screen roles that had defined his sports career. Off-set, he was thoughtful, humble, and deeply devoted to his family. He also worked as a broadcaster and appeared in several family-oriented shows, always projecting kindness and sincerity. Diagnosed with a rare form of cancer in 2009, he passed away on March 11, 2010, at the age of 69. Merlin Olsen's legacy lives on not only through his achievements in two professions, but through the steady grace he brought to both. Kevin Hagen was born on April 3, 1928, in Chicago, Illinois, and was 46 years old when he first portrayed the town doctor known for his steady hands, a sharp mind, and quiet compassion. A former law student turned actor, Hagen had a long list of television credits before taking on the role that would define his career. With a calm presence and thoughtful delivery, he brought a sense of trust and wisdom to every scene. Off-screen, he was described as intelligent, kind, and deeply committed to his craft. Though often seen as reserved, he had a sharp wit and a genuine warmth that endeared him to cast and crew alike. He continued acting in both TV and theater after the series ended, but always remained closely associated with his most beloved role. Kevin Hagen passed away on July 9, 2005, from esophageal cancer at the age of 77. His legacy endures in the hearts of fans who remember him as a symbol of quiet strength and integrity. Dabbs Greer was born on April 2, 1917, in Fairview, Missouri, and was 57 years old when he first appeared as the kind, soft-spoken reverend whose steady presence brought comfort to a small frontier community. A veteran character actor with a career spanning more than 5 decades, Greer appeared in hundreds of film and television roles, often portraying everyday men with sincerity and depth. His distinctive voice and gentle manner made him a natural fit for roles of moral guidance and quiet authority. Off-screen, he was known for his humility, professionalism, and lifelong dedication to acting. Never married, he led a private, grounded life, far from Hollywood's spotlight. In his later years, he continued to work steadily, even appearing in major films well into his 80s. Dabbs Greer passed away on April 28, 2007, at the age of 90. Though often in the background, his familiar face and warm spirit left a lasting impression on audiences across generations. Steve Tracy was born on October 3, 1952, in Canton, Ohio, and was 23 years old when he first appeared as the kind and devoted husband whose character arc brought both warmth and heartbreak to the series. A graduate of the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, Tracy brought sensitivity and depth to his role, earning praise for his emotional performances and natural screen presence. Off-camera, he was known for his close friendship with co-star Allison Argrim, who often spoke about his humor, kindness, and quiet courage. In the early 1980s, Steve was diagnosed with AIDS at a time when the disease was heavily stigmatized, and he chose to face it with honesty and bravery. He passed away on November 27, 1986, at just 34 years old. Though his time was brief, his legacy endures as a symbol of compassion, talent, and the courage to live authentically even in the face of fear. Melissa Gilbert took on the role of a spirited and compassionate young girl at just 9 years old, quickly becoming one of the most recognizable child stars of her time. Born on May 8, 1964, she is now 60 years old. Her heartfelt performance resonated with audiences, capturing both the innocence and strength of a pioneer daughter growing up in a challenging yet loving environment. As she matured on screen, viewers watched her character evolve through joy, loss, and resilience, earning Gilbert widespread admiration. Off-screen, she continued her career in television and film, later stepping into leadership as president of the Screen Actors Guild. She also explored writing, sharing personal stories in her memoirs. Over the years, she's remained connected to the legacy of her childhood work while carving out a distinct identity as an advocate, author, and enduring presence in American entertainment. Her journey reflects a deep commitment to storytelling and a lifelong bond with the audience who grew up alongside her. Karen Grassel portrayed a wise, nurturing, and resilient mother whose quiet strength anchored the family through every hardship. She was 32 years old when she began the role in 1974. Born on February 25, 1942, she is now 83 years old. Trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London, Grassel brought a depth and authenticity to her performance that resonated deeply with audiences. Her character became a symbol of maternal grace, firm yet gentle, loving yet strong, embodying the challenges and dignity of frontier womanhood. After the series, she continued acting on stage and screen, though she often preferred the quieter world of theater to the limelight of Hollywood. In recent years, she released a candid memoir, offering new insight into her experiences behind the scenes. Grassel's legacy endures through her portrayal of a timeless maternal figure, one whose presence brought comfort, wisdom, and emotional weight to every episode. Jason Baitman joined the series as a bright and resourceful young boy, bringing a natural charm and quick wit that stood out even in a well-established cast. He was just 12 years old when he took on the role in 1981. Born on January 14, 1969, he is now 56 years old. Though his time on the show was brief, it marked the beginning of a long and successful career in television and film. As he transitioned into adult roles, Baitman became widely known for his sharp comedic timing and understated style, but earning acclaim for performances in hits like Arrested Development and Ozark, the latter also showcasing his talents behind the camera as a director and producer. Over the years, he has built a reputation for versatility, professionalism, and longevity in an ever-changing industry. What began as a promising start in a beloved family drama evolved into one of the most respected careers in modern entertainment, marked by both critical praise and enduring popularity. Melissa Sue Anderson portrayed the eldest daughter with quiet strength, emotional depth, and grace beyond her years. She was just 11 years old when she began the role in 1974. Born on September 26, 1962, she is now 62 years old. Her sensitive and powerful performance, especially during storylines involving her character's blindness, earned critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. Anderson stood out for her ability to convey vulnerability and resilience, bringing authenticity to one of the show's most dramatic arcs. After leaving the series, she continued acting in both television and film, taking on a range of roles that showcased her versatility. She later stepped back from the spotlight to focus on her family, but remained a respected figure in television history, being known for her poise and professionalism from a young age. Anderson left a lasting mark through a performance that still resonates with audiences who connected deeply with her character's journey. Allison Argrim brought unforgettable energy and fierce attitude to her role as a spoiled, sharp-tongued girl who loved to stir up trouble. She was just 12 years old when she stepped into the part in 1974. Born on January 18, 1962, she is now 63 years old. Her bold and fearless performance turned a villainous character into one of the most iconic figures in television history, earning both boos and cheers from viewers who loved to hate her. Off-screen, Argrim embraced the notoriety with humor and heart, later becoming a vocal advocate for child actors and survivors of abuse. She wrote a candid and widely praised memoir, sharing her own personal struggles and triumphs with honesty and wit. Despite playing one of TV's most notorious antagonists, she remains beloved for her bravery, resilience, and the way she turned childhood fame into a platform for good. Her legacy is one of strength, advocacy, and the power of embracing even the most difficult roles with authenticity. Dean Butler stepped into the series as a dependable and kind-hearted young man whose quiet strength and loyalty made him a memorable part of the show's later years. He was 23 years old when he joined the cast in 1979. Born on May 20th, 1956, he is now 69 years old. With his calm demeanor and sincere performance, Butler brought maturity and warmth to a role that evolved from youthful romance to steady family man. Though he joined the show after it was already well established, he quickly earned his place in fans' hearts. After the series ended, he continued acting in television and film before transitioning behind the scenes as a producer and director, working on documentaries and educational programs. Known for his thoughtful nature and enduring connection to the series' legacy, Butler has often appeared in retrospectives and fan events. His career reflects both a lasting appreciation for his early work and a quiet dedication to storytelling in all its forms. Matthew Laborto brought sensitivity and emotional depth to his role as a spirited and kind-hearted boy growing up in challenging times. He was just 12 years old when he began appearing on the series in 1978. Born on December 8, 1966, he is now 58 years old. His natural talent and expressive performance made his character instantly endearing, especially as viewers watched him navigate themes of family, belonging, and personal growth. Off-screen, Laborto was also known as a skilled voice actor and competitive video game player in his youth. After the series ended, he continued acting in television and voice work, lending his talents to animated shows and movies. Known for his quiet demeanor and dedication to his craft, he remained closely connected to the show's legacy and its loyal fan base. His portrayal left a lasting impression, marked by sincerity, charm, and a rare ability to connect deeply with audiences across generations. Lindsay and Sydney Greenbush shared the role of a sweet, curious, and spirited young girl whose presence brought innocence and joy to every scene. Born on May 25, 1970, they were just 4 years old when they began appearing on the series in 1974. Now 54 years old, the twin sisters alternated in the role due to child labor laws, seamlessly bringing one beloved character to life. Her natural charm, expressive faces, and emotional honesty quickly made them fan favorites. As they grew up on screen, audiences followed their characters' journey through childhood wonder, family bonds, and even heartbreaking loss. After leaving the show, both sisters eventually stepped away from acting and pursued different paths in life. Though they chose lives outside the spotlight, their early performance left a warm and lasting legacy. For many fans, their portrayal remains a symbol of the show's heart, capturing the innocence, love, and simple beauty of childhood on the American frontier. Patrick Laborto brought charm, humor, and a touch of mischief to his role as a strong-willed but good-hearted young man. He was 12 years old when he first appeared on the series in 1977. Born on July 22, 1965, he is now 58 years old. With a confident presence and natural comedic timing, he gave depth to a character who grew from rebellious youth into a dependable adult figure. His performance added energy and balance to the show's dynamic, often providing both levity and heartfelt moments. Off-screen, Patrick continued a successful acting career, notably appearing in long-running series such as JAG and NCIs. Known for his professionalism and versatility, he built a steady career in both drama and comedy across film and television. As the real-life older brother of co-star Matthew Laborto, his place in the show's legacy is doubly meaningful. His enduring appeal lies in his ability to blend charisma with sincerity, leaving a memorable mark on fans and viewers alike. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this journey back to Little House on the Prairie and the remarkable lives of the cast beyond Walnut Grove. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Little House memories in the comments below. Until next time, take care and keep the warmth, courage, and legacy of this unforgettable pioneer family alive in your heart.